Top the host Richfield University men's ice hockey teams comes into the holiday weekend flying high on a 6-game winning streak since losing their first two and are back in the top 5 in the national polls at number 4. Tonight at the Adirondack Bank Center, Coach Gary Heenan and company hosted 4-2-1 Plymouth State, who enter on a 3-game winning streak. It's the first game of the Delta by Marriott Utica Thanksgiving Showcase. Each team scored within the first minute 19, so we're tied at 1. Brian Landsberger keeps it that way here as the Pioneers netminder makes a nice stop on the shot from the slot. He had 32 of those in the game. In the second, Utica with a chance after a takeaway here by Remy Parker, but Brendan Brawley shuts the door on the mini break. We remain tied at 1. Not for long, though. Just under 6 minutes into the middle frame, Pioneers rush up ice. Brandon Osmondson takes behind the net, sends out front where Mick Curran roofs it at the doorstep. Utica grabs its first lead of the game. It's 2-1. With 5.5 to play in the second period, Christian Acosta picks it up in his own end, takes it the length of the ice, and check this out. The patience, the dangles, the finish. What a goal. Acosta's second of the game, and the Pioneers now lead by 2. Less than 3 minutes later, John Monkovich and Brian Scoville with a give and go. Monkovich, one-timer. That's a rocket that finds nylon. Plymouth scored 2 from there to make it a 1-goal game, but Curran put it away with his second of the contest. Pioneers win 5-3 to extend their streak to 7. After a win on Wednesday, the Utica Comets, once again looked to put together its first winning streak of the season. Tonight they were down in Charlotte taking on the Checkers in the first of a back-to-back. To Bojangles Coliseum, Comets come in at 5-6-1-1, last place in the North Division. Checkers 11-5-1-1, fourth in the Atlantic. No score after 1 in the second. Charlotte on a power play. Former Ranger Michael Delzato from the point, deflected in front by former Comet Zach Dalpe, and finally a breakthrough. Checkers up by 1. In the third, Utica now finds itself down 2, but on a man advantage. Alexander Holtz to Andreas Janssen from the point, off the post and in. A little flick from long range, and the Comets are back on the board and back within 1. Less than 3 minutes later, Utica with a takeaway in the offensive zone. Ryan Schmelzer from the blue line. A little seeing eye shot that trickles through everyone and over the goal line. Holtz was there, but that's the captain's goal, and we are tied. So we'd head to overtime. We're just 18 seconds in. Justin Sordiff beats Nico Dawes over the shoulder blocker side. Comets get a point, but once again can't string together wins as they fall 3-2 in OT. These two teams are back at it tomorrow at 6 p.m. The United States men's